Ashe, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. You guys can book your one-on-one personal coaching down below in the description bar. So the message that I got for you all is it's time for something new. You guys are starting all over. All right, it's time for something completely new. Literally, my phone holder, it completely, just like literally out of nowhere, just like bloop, just it cracked in half. It just literally just broke. It's like I didn't even know it was on the verge of breaking or anything. You get what I'm saying? And it broke, and I was like, time for something new. I was like, that's a message. So it's like it's something is old, something is done. It's literally a symbolization of something breaking off. The old is breaking off. It's like the new you is there, but it has to be revealed by the old version of you being washed away, or the old version of you, the pieces. It's kind of like a broken mirror, and all those pieces getting swept away so the new you can be revealed. I'm getting mosaic type of energy. Let's say if you had a glass body, but there's a new version of you under it, the old version has to be broken into mosaic tile or something. So it's giving me art as well. It's giving me like a whole bunch of different colors that, depending on which way it looks at the sun is shining on it's gonna glow and sparkle different, or it's giving me iridescent, like dark blues and purples and so forth with the glass, almost like it's a dark black glass, and it has like, that's just what I'm seeing in my mind. But it's like the old version of you is breaking away, it's chipping away. It's like, what is it, the old chip off the block or something like that, so it's like it's like the old you is breaking away literally, and the new version of you is being revealed. And it's like you're starting all over. I'm also getting you're rebuilding. So if you're starting all over, that means you're rebuilding literally from the ground up. So it's almost like you may have had like a stagnant period where there was nothing taking place. There was nothing going on. You could have been praying like, okay, what's going on? What do I do in this quote unquote empty space? Some of you guys could have been in an empty home as well, or something. You get what I'm saying? Or something of that nature. It's like something was it was a time period. It's almost like it was your waiting period. And it's like you're out of one destination, but you're not quite into the new destination yet. So it's like you're just sitting there waiting. An analogy I've used a few times is it's kind of like, let's say, getting out of jail, and your ride isn't there yet, so you're out of jail, but you're sitting there waiting for your ride to show up. So you're still in a holding place. You're waiting for your ride to pull up so you can drive off to go home, or to go to your new place, or wherever you're headed to, right? Some type of celebration, because you're out, right? It's also giving me you're celebrating, or you will be celebrating soon. Not only are you celebrating this new version of yourself, but you're also celebrating a new life. Okay, thank you. So it's giving me double entendre. Not only is the old life being broken, the old version of yourself is gone, but the old lifestyle is gone too. So it's like you are new, and your lifestyle is new as well. So the type of life that you're stepping into is completely different than the life that you once knew. It's kind of like, okay, rags to riches type energy. It's like no longer are you, in the rag type of energy, or low vibrational energy, or scraping, or not having enough, or in low vibrational relationships and connections. No longer are you working at a job type thing. Now the lifestyle that you have is you got your own business. You're in a very healthy connection with someone, who loves and adores you and is a provider. it's like the way that you treat yourself is better. Your self-care, the type of home you live in, you have abundance, you have more than enough, you have plenty, you have overflow. That's the type of energy that I'm picking up. I feel like you all went through some type of major loss in your life, okay? And that loss was there to prevent you, it could have been there to prevent you from something as well. But that loss, it's almost like the loss was an intervention so you wouldn't be staying on that same path. So it's like if you would have been staying on that same path, it would have been more destructive to stay on the same path than to actually experience the loss that you experienced. You get what I'm saying? So it was better for you to go through this loss. That way you could be jolted or shaken or waken up to who you really are, to your true potential. Okay, it's almost like it's in that waiting space. It was in that loss, the space that you lost everything, the tears, the relationships, your home, your cars, your jobs, the money. You lost everything. You could have even felt like you lost yourself, is everything. It's in that space where you were reborn, where you became somebody brand new, where you saw life completely different, right? It's giving me lotus flower, okay? It's giving me, it's like you grew up out the mud. It's like you were in dark, dirty conditions, but a lot of people are afraid of the dark, but the dark is where, pictures are developed, right? The dark is where, you actually find your light. So the dark is actually a good thing, learning to embrace the dark. And that's something you've done. And now you have transformed like a caterpillar to a butterfly here, is what I am picking up on. Okay, so let's see. That was all just me channeling for you guys. Let's see what else is here for you all. What messages are here for whoever has clicked onto this video? What messages are here? I'm only going to pull a few cards. Oh, I said I'm only going to pull a few cars. So it's giving me now, it's like maybe you didn't have a car before and now you got 3 or 4 cars. Now your driveway is a parking lot. You feel me? For those of y'all that live in the country, y'all know how y'all be right. Everybody in the country, they got like 5, 6 cars in the driveway. So it's not unnormal to have 5, 6 cars in the driveway. You may have an old truck or, 2 brand new cars, and then everybody else that lives there, they got their cars, and you get what I'm saying. So it's like, yeah, but I see friends and colleagues. So it's giving me you guys are definitely connecting with new people, is what I'm picking up on. You guys have new people that are entering into your lives as well. I'm getting kingdom helpers. Okay, so not only are you having, so it's giving me a few things. You have kingdom helpers, people that are just along your path and that are coming into your energy, literally just to help you. Somebody may, you just may meet somebody as you're walking and have a quick conversation, and they may literally give you something or some type of advice. It's almost like serendipity. You're going to be meeting people serendipitously, just at random. You're going to be like, whoa, okay, that was kind of wild how I met them, and then that led to this and this and that, but that wasn't random. It was all on purpose. Everything is on purpose. There are no coincidences. Some of these people, somebody may help you get a job. Somebody may help you get a home, or get approved for a loan for your business. Or it's like you go into the bank and it's like Spirit's gonna say, go talk to that person. Just certain things. Woo! I don't know if y'all heard that, but the cards, literally when I said that, literally the cards flipped up out of my hand. They didn't just fall. A bunch of cards literally just flipped up, like it was Spirit that did it. That was wow. But yeah, it's like you're set for increase. I see increase. I see new beginnings. So crazy. So wow. So it's like it's giving me, let Spirit work in your life, and don't be afraid of the things that are taking place in your life, or that you may see happening right in front of your eyes, because it may appear supernatural, but if you really tapped in, you're already going to know, okay, it's almost normal, so to speak, you know. It's like you're just tuned into it. It's like those types of things are happening, quote unquote, behind the veil all the time. It's like theories, everything is literally right here in front of us, but it's like, are you aligned to be able to see them type of energy, you know? But you're going to be connecting with kingdom people that are meant to shift your life in some type of way, people that are meant to help you along your path that you're going to be connecting with. I'm also getting you're connecting with your soul tribe. Okay, so these are going to be people that may be on your creative team that are supposed to work with you, people that are your friends or that are your new family and so forth. Also, your new spouse is in there as well. Okay, for those of you all that are interested, I'm telling you, your whole life is completely brand new. I'm hearing washed and made whole. Okay, so it's like you've been washed clean, or you've been washed clean and made whole. You've been renewed again is what I'm picking up on. And it's now, so some of you guys have been isolated. That's what I'm picking up on. You guys have been isolated, but that isolation was for your elevation is what I'm picking up on. Okay, but yeah, you guys are going to be at social events. You guys are going to be networking, connecting with other people. And it's like you may be called to go to some type of event just to socialize. You're going to meet certain people there, or, you know, things like that. But it's time for you to go out and have fun. It's time for you to live life as this new version of yourself. The old you may have been in the house all the time or not dealing with people. Well, that's because you couldn't trust people. That's because the people that were in your life previously were playing a role to help you to wake up. So they weren't meant to be in your lives forever. That's why you went, you know, through that divorce. That's why you and your siblings, or you and your parents, or y'all don't connect anymore. Y'all don't talk anymore, or it's limited. That's why you and your friends that was friends for 10 to 20 years, y'all no longer friends anymore. That type of thing. It's like you had to be separated so you were able to elevate. You had to be separated, isolated, and elevated. Okay, come on, I'm preaching the whole sermon over here. Okay, yeah, your energy was very fragmented. Okay, but it's like you're solid now. Okay, is what I'm picking up on. Let's get another one. I'm hearing soiree. So you could be going to, like, you know, fancy parties and, you know, drinking champagne with your pinky in the air. That type of thing, you know. You can have whatever you like. Letting go. Yeah, back and forth. So some of you guys are indecisive. You have to definitely learn how to make very quick decisions, okay? Not rushed decisions, but, you know, be sure of what you want. Just choose. Just choose. If you have many options, just choose. Don't just stand there looking at all the options all day long. It's okay to take a day or however long you may need to, you know, take a day or so and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do, or whatever, you know, to take that time to really think. Take that 24 hours. Let's say if it's a big car or a big purchase, when it comes to like making really big purchase, I like to go in, like, say, okay, this is what it is. Let me sleep on this. You know what I mean? Before I really, really do it. Unless I'm already going in knowing, okay, this is what it is. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm presented with something I wasn't expecting, it's like, okay, let me sleep on this. Let me see how I feel. You know, because in the moment you may be like, oh, yeah. And it's like, actually, nah, I shouldn't have did that type of thing. You know, so, but yeah, learning to really be decisive, okay? Not going back and forth. You need to let go of constantly going back and forth, back and forth, back, forth and forth. Aaliyah energy, okay? Yeah, balancing out your energy at this time, all right? Being sure of yourself, okay? Not being afraid to make decisions. I also saw 1333 while I was talking. But yeah, you're letting go of a lot of different things in your life. You may have a lot of new doors that are opening up for you. Those are going to be those choices. It's like, which door are you going to go through? Make a choice. If you don't know, make a choice then. Just choose one. You can't choose wrong. If your heart says door one, then do door one. Yeah, you gotta. It's like it's like you now have the courage to love. You found the courage to love yourself. Is the energy that I'm picking up on, and it's attracting. It could be attracting a lot of different people, cats, animals, things like that, babies. Kind of like that Erykah Badu energy. All right, it's just something about you. You may wonder, why are people staring at you just randomly, or people may just kind of send you a quick smile as you pass them in the store or something like that, and you looking like, me, like, why you smiling at me, or whatever the case may be, and it's like, why ain't they smiling at somebody else, or whatever the case may be. It's something about your energy. And even though I'm saying energy, I'm saying inner, INNER, energy. Something about the inner you that is just shining outwardly. They can see your aura. They can see your presence, the way you walk, the way you carry yourself, even if you don't say a word. They can tell that you walk light. Does that make sense? They can tell that you're a light being. It's like, just like babies know when it's safe. Adults know that you're safe almost, type of energy. It's like you have some type of comforting energy that you could be putting out, or, something like that. Even if you don't play the radio, it's kind of like being that grandma that don't play the radio, but at the same time, she full of love and light. She's like, she'll pinch you and she'll get on that ass. She'll whip that tail, but she also full of love and light and wisdom. It's like, that's the type of energy that you give off. It's like, okay, this person, they're harmless, but they'll get me together. They'll tell me about myself real quick, but they also, it's for the best intent. They can tell that you're not like everybody else walking around here that don't know themselves. They can tell that you know yourself. They can tell that you have love for yourself, is the energy. Okay, some of them you never know who other people are. So some people may see your aura, they may see your glow. You may be in contact with other light workers and you may not necessarily be aware. But they can recognize your energy because of their gifts and so forth as well. You get what I'm saying? But you have the gift of courage. You're full of courage. Also, I'm getting, it takes courage to love. First and foremost, it takes courage to love yourself and to go through everything that you went through, the losses and the separation and the isolation and so forth. That whole process, it takes a whole lot of courage, okay, to be able to love yourself through it, or to figure out how to love yourself, or that to take accountability and to discover, hey, I got to love on me, on myself, okay? So by you doing that, but it also takes a lot of courage for you to love another person and for you to trust again, because remember how I said many of your relationships, they were broken and they were not the right type of relationship, so it broke your trust in human beings or in people and so forth. You may not be as friendly as you used to be. You're not as naive as you used to be. People can't get over on you. You may, like, you put that guard up quick, like, who goes there? Like, nah, you ain't crossing up over. You're very protective of your own energy. And Spirit says it takes a lot of courage to be able to open up to another person, but you'll know the people that you're meant to open up to is what I'm picking up on. It's kind of like I'm hearing, I come in peace. So these people, they come in peace, it's like there are very peaceful, loving people in this world. And it's like when you come in contact with your soul tribe and with these kingdom helpers and with your spouse, you're going to know who they are. You're going to know that they don't mean you any harm. You're going to know, okay, hey, I can build with these people. It's safe and it's okay. You're going to be in places that make you feel safe and comfortable, even if it's difficult for you because you're coming out of trauma and loss, and you may not be used to even people, taking care of you. You may not be used to people supporting you or rooting for you or clapping for you or loving on you or hugging on you or kissing on you or giving you gifts, and you may not be used to that, but Spirit says get used to it, okay? Because that's your portion, okay? It's part of your abundance package is what I'm hearing. It's like, how you have a retirement package or, investment package. It's like this is part of the abundance package that Spirit is putting together or has put together for you. I see great achievement here at the bottom of the deck. So again, you have achieved a lot here. Okay. It's time for you to, again, step off into this new life. It's time for you to build something new. You're rebuilding. So what type of life are you rebuilding at this time? You guys may be going to some type of celebratory dinner. It could be a wedding or, anything like that as well, is what I'm picking up on. Or you may receive some type of invitation, okay, to go hang out or something of that nature, okay. Something may come to a surprise. Somebody may contact you, okay, and it may be a surprise to you as well. It's like, oh wow, I wasn't expecting, this person to contact me, or somebody could be watching you and see how much you've grown, or you're going to be running into somebody and they invite you out, something like that, okay? But you're definitely set for increase is what I'm picking up on, all right? 1944, I see as well. All right, let's see. Let's get some final messages, and I'm going to close this out. Great Spirit, y'all comment down below if this is y'all I'm talking to. I see on the move. Yeah, you on the move to this next level. You're headed to the next level is what I'm picking up on for you here. Okay, you're moving from one lifestyle to the next. Okay, it's like your energy is no longer what it used to be. It's like, again, you've been cleansed and washed whole. You've been washed clean. Clean as a whistle. Let's see what else is here. Yeah, you're going to meet some people while you're on the move, while you're on the go, while you're out and about or something. So it's kind of like, take yourself out to dinner if you're able to. Go to certain events if you're able to. Things like that. Okay. Also, you need to think bigger than what you're thinking. Just because you've had to let go of some things, you got to let that go. You got to let it go because it's holding you back and it's keeping you from moving forward. Because there's better on the other side of whatever you've had to let go, is what I'm picking up on. I'm also getting the energy. It's like whatever you've lost, you're going to get that back, Not everything, because some things, like, it's kind of like, okay, you lost people. You're going to get more people back. You're going to get better people. That type of energy. You get what I'm saying? You lost a car. Well, it's like, there's more cars out here. You lost a home. There's better homes out here. You lost your romantic partner. You're being upgraded. There's more better people out there that are suited for you. So you weren't being treated right. I'm also getting you played your cards right by letting someone or something go. Okay, so it's a good thing that you let these people go, or that you let this person go, or that you chose to go down the path that you went down. Okay, you played your cards right, even though it felt scary, or depending on where you are in your journey, it may feel scary right now, but you played your cards right by deciding to go into the direction that you're headed into. Okay, so just continue to let go. Yeah, poverty is a disease. Poverty is a disease. You need to claim your abundance. You are abundant. So claim it. Don't claim poverty, because that is not you. That is not the lifestyle that Think Bigger Bish keeps wanting to come out. So it's giving me something big is happening, or something is going to be bigger than what you expected. You may have been thinking really, really big, but it's actually when it actually materializes in your life, it's going to be like, whoa, I didn't know it was going to feel like this. I was imagining it, and manifesting it, but dang, it's actually like this. Or either, let's say you've been, manifesting a relationship and, it's going to be like this in the relationship and yada, yada, yada. But you actually get in it and it's like 100 times better than what you imagine. You get what I'm saying? So it's like that, think bigger. It's going to be bigger than what you imagined is what I'm picking up on. Whoa. The universe didn't forget what you asked for, so stay positive. I also see the rejection and someone is looking for you. Wow. So someone that you rejected is looking for you. Yeah, you rejected someone in the past and that person is looking for you. So I don't know if this is someone you recently rejected or a while ago. I don't know. But I also see something you did in the past is coming back around to help you. Yes, you going through this whole reading, everything that you've done about you letting go of all of these people and you being separated and you having the courage to love yourself. All that you did in the past, it's actually coming back to help you and work in your favor. You may have think like, dang, my life is at shits, or dang, I didn't make the right decision doing this, because like, where's my life going? It's like you may feel like your life is just kind of like at a standstill, or you're just unsure of something. But Spirit says no, it all, it takes time. You can't stop a speeding train. That train, you was going fast in one direction, but that train had to slow down. Do you know how long it takes to slow down a speeding train? And then after that bit slow down, then it has to go in a new direction. And then because it's so heavy, it takes a while to get its speed going in a new direction, to get its momentum and so forth. So it's a process. And that process could be from a few months to a few years. But you did the right thing. What you did in the past, all of that, the decisions that you made, it worked in your favor. Absolutely. Yeah, you were in some type of low vibrational karmic energy that you had to let go of. All right. Let's get 2 more and then we're going to close this out. What other messages, Spirit, do you have? What other messages do you have for whoever taps in? What messages do you have? That's if anything wanting to come out. If don't none come out, I'm going to just go ahead and close. Any more messages, Spirit? Who do you think you are? So Spirit says, who do you think you are? And people won't like you, and that's okay. So there's going to be a lot of people. So it's giving me a few things. With this, who do you think you are? It's like you decide who you are. It's like because you're now brand new, it's almost like you're a brand new baby being born into this world. So it's now like you have to discover how to walk again. You're going to be, what's your sense of style? What type of clothes do you wear? All of that type of stuff. It's like, are you going to change up your bedroom? Are you going to change up the way your home is? All of that type of stuff. Who do you think you are? So you are whatever you think you are. So what are the new thoughts that you have about yourself? What are your new belief systems? Because you've let go of all the old beliefs. So what new beliefs do you have? Have you set new belief systems up? Or are you still deciding who you are and what you believe about yourself? And it's okay as you do that as you go along. As you go along, you may say, oh, just like a baby, like, oh, don't touch that. That's hot. It's like you're in a new world. It's okay, to go along and say, oh, I thought I liked this, but I don't. But you're still you can't go on the wrong path at this point. All the quote unquote low energies and all of that, you're done with all of that. No matter what you do, unless you do something completely drastic, which you're a new version of you, so you're not, you know how to make better decisions. You know how to choose the right type of people. You know how to sniff out people and like, nah. You read energy, so you can feel it. You can tell. So who do you think you are? Building someone new, creating a new you, like almost like Build-A-Bear. It's like build a you. And then again, people won't like you, and that's okay. People ain't gonna like the fact that you're this new version of you. People ain't gonna like that. It's like you rejecting them again. They come back around and you reject them. And maybe before you kept taking them back over and over again, or you kept allowing them in your life, or when you talk to them, you was all sweet, and now you like, get the fuck up out my face. They gonna be like, whoa, what's up? You get what I'm saying? You're completely different with the way you handle things, and you may not be harsh like that, but you get what I'm saying. It's a complete difference. There's a contrast, but they're used to the old version of you, and people ain't gonna like that about you. People ain't gonna like that you changed. Of course, that's your number one clue that they shouldn't be in your life, and that you did great by letting them go. And also with this, who do you think you are? Some people may be like, who do you think you are? The fact that you ain't talking to me no more. The fact that you changed, like, you think you better than us or something like that, you know? Or people, you may do something that's uncommon, you know, that's not common to the world, you know, like something spiritual, right? Or the way you dress. It's like, you know, I see a whole lot of comments. That's why I don't be on social media like that. Like, ugh. It's like I'm over people, you know. But it's like I seen a video of this 80-year-old. She was jamming. I think it looked like it was at her son's wedding. You know, old short white lady. You know, and she was having a good old time. And the comments was eating her up, like she too old to be dancing and all it. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell is wrong with, like, she needs to have some class. She wasn't even doing anything ghetto. I mean, she was an old little white lady. You get what I'm saying? It's like people be coming for anybody no matter what you do. It's like, so what? That's what you got to realize. People go talk about any and everything these days because people ain't got better to do. And you actually took the initiative to look within yourself while everybody else is on looking at social media and doing this and doing that. It's like, no, you in a different route. And that's why you stand out. That's why people look at you and see you or maybe wink at you and all of those types of things. You get what I'm saying? So people may be like, who you think you is? And you let them know, this is who I am. You know? It's like, don't make anybody make you feel insecure, which this version of you, it won't. But, you know, don't fall back into, it's kind of like I'm hearing old habits die hard. Don't fall back into those old ways or go hang out with those old people or let those people trigger you. You know, before you may have been quick to respond, to say something. Now you may just like, wow, that's people, and keep it moving. It doesn't even bother you. It doesn't trigger you. It's like those triggers don't trigger you no more. You get what I'm saying? So people may try to come along and trigger you too. You get what I'm saying? Because they knew your trigger points. But it's like when you're not triggered, they're going to be like, whoa, I can't get to that person. They can't get to you. And so therefore they know they have no type of control over you. You know? And then lastly, at the bottom of the deck, I see, do something your future self will thank you for. Exactly. So the one, it's almost the same as the other card, you know, opposite, same coin, opposite sides. It says something you did in your past is coming back to help you. That's the same thing. Doing something that your future self will thank you for is going to eventually come back and help you. Right? So what you do right now to help your future self eventually it's going to be the past, and it's going to come back to help you. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, keep doing things that your future self will thank you for. Okay? It's like, it's almost like set yourself up for success. Also, something about an office. You could be setting up a brand new office as well in your home, or maybe an office space, okay, or something like that. Or maybe you have a brand new office, or you're going to be getting a new job or a new position at an office, something like that. But definitely something about an office. You also could work at a like in a medical practice of some sort as well, okay. But yeah, these are your messages. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. You guys can give this video a thumbs up. You guys can book your one-on-one personal phone coaching down below in the description bar. And I will tap in on the next one. I am LATRICE. Peace.